Alright, what is up guys? It is Fresh Kick Reviews. Today we have a quick little video discussion on these pink Zoom Fly off-whites. You know, I'm sure you've seen this shoe before. The off-white collection is pretty notorious at this point, and these shoes were not a part of the original 10, but they were followed up in a separate release. These pink ones released alongside with the black Zoom Flies, and let's just get into a quick little review of the shoe. So the biggest curveball for the shoe is these see-through uppers. So if you see me moving the paper out of the shoe, you can actually tell that the upper is a lot more see-through than what you might expect. I know they've used this material on a lot of the off-whites. I mean, look, you can see fingers through the upper. They've used this upper material on a lot of the off-whites. I know they're even bringing it to like the React Elements, some pairs of those, and it's sort of been a staple of the off-white collection. Sometimes not as see-through as this, you know, they'll have a, you know, like that, you can see the suede. But that's the biggest curveball for this shoe. I bought this shoe hoping to get a lot of wear out of it, and honestly, I do like the pink colorway a little more than the black colorway. You know, the black would be a little more wearable, but the pink does really pop. However, when I got them in hand, the see-through upper makes it a little more difficult to wear. You almost have to plan what color socks you're going to wear. I mean, if you're wearing black socks, if you're wearing white socks, people are going to be able to tell through the upper, which is, you know, not something you're used to normally with a pair of shoes. Another thing I want to discuss is the comfort of the shoe. I anticipated it to be pretty comfortable, as it's being a very lightweight, built as a running shoe, and it's got a bunch of cushioning, and you see the cushioning creasing up on a lot of the pairs after a decent amount of wear. However, when I got them in hand, I didn't really necessarily think they were as comfortable as they should have been. The biggest thing for me, so the heel area is pretty narrow, which I would normally like, and the toe area is very wide. This is something I didn't really realize, you know, the extent of until I got them in hand, and especially when you're wearing them on feet. As a running shoe, I would assume that's what you want, you know, with the tight heel, large area for your toes to land while you're running. But as a casual shoe, which almost all the off-white stuff is going to be, I don't see anyone really running in these. It doesn't really translate as well. I found them pretty tight on my feet as well. I'm a size 13, so I couldn't really go order a 13 and a half, as I saw some reviews saying to go a half size up. But if you are planning on getting these for yourself, I would go up half a size. They do run tight. You don't want your foot to be cramped up in the toe box, which is kind of what mine was. So a lot of these factors is why I've ended up deciding on selling the shoe. Some of the off-white stuff is just, they're still holding its value. I'm not sure how long it's going to hold. I anticipate at least a good bit, but you never know with shoe prices. So selling them while I can, getting my money back and some. I actually got this pair off of Direct Kicks. I'm not sure if y'all heard of that website, but you can see the price on the box, $225. Very good deal for these shoes. The only little flaw on them was there's a little rip right here on the upper, which I didn't put the rip on. I bought the shoes used and already had it on there, but that's another issue you could be worried about in buying these shoes to wear, is the fact that the upper might be a little more prone to ripping than a lot of other shoes you're used to wearing. So Direct Kicks, I'll link their website in the description. Always authentic shoes on there. They got a lot of the Yeezy, Off-White, Jordans, you know, the main stuff you see sneaker shops selling, and they'll do discounts and usually post some pretty good prices. So definitely recommend going to check them out. But regardless, I sold the shoes on eBay on, I guess, yesterday for $270. So I got my money back and some. out of the shoe, so I'm not too worried about that. You know, just a little disappointed. I didn't like the shoe in hand as much as I was expecting to, but still, I think it's a great pair. If you go up your half size, they'll fit a little better for you when you're wearing them. If you're okay with the see-through, if you got some cool socks maybe to match, just plan on that. If you're buying the shoes, mainly what I'm trying to say. Be ready to plan out your socks, because they're gonna be able to tell what color socks you're wearing through the shoe. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna give you guys an on foot in this video. Since the shoes are sold, I'm gonna be boxing them up and shipping them to their new owner after this is done. But I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you've made it to this point, a lot more sneaker content is coming to the channel. I've got some new stuff coming in since I'm making room by selling these, and some more car stuff is coming too. So the Chevrolet Sonic video is getting a lot of traction. I've done a few more mods on that, which I need to update in another video. So if you're looking for that, stay tuned, it's coming, and a lot more videos are coming to the channel soon. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one.